Want for Christmas?
What do you want for Christmas,
Well, there's a
Dave?
whole pile of stuff here I want for Christmas.
Yes. Well, this event actually came at the request of our friends from NPAC, which is the News Photographer Association of Canada. And we collaborated with them to come up with some ideas that are some gift guide items that photographers might want, whether you're buying for a photographer or you are one and you want some last minute ideas or some things for like early Boxing Day deal shopping. There's a lot of deals that are on already right now. And we curated a collection just for NPAC and all of you that are watching. And of course, for all the NPAC members, we miss seeing you in person at all of the NPAC events, but hopefully we can do that again soon. For now, it's kind of nice to connect virtually. And of course, the best part about these live streams is the ability to connect with you guys through the chat. So we have the chat open. You guys can ask questions, throw in your comments. We want to know your opinions, whether we're wrong, we're right. If you have any ideas of what you don't want for Christmas, you can put those in too. And if you're not logged in and you still want to participate, I will have my email open as well. And my email address is evelyn@thecamerastore.com. So if you're not logged in, then you can also just shoot me your questions, comments, ideas, thoughts, whatever over there.
We want to hear. It's so good to be able to participate with people.
Totally. And of course, tonight we also have a special guest with us. We have one member from NPAC. We have Dave Chidley in the house with us to help us lead this virtual gear guide.
Can't go wrong with more Daves, man. More Daves,
we have
the
double,
better.
double Dave.
Dave 1, Dave 2.
So Dave, why don't you tell the viewers a little bit about NPAC as well as yourself?
Thanks. Yeah, it's great to be here. For those of you who aren't with NPAC, it is the News Photographers Association of Canada. We are basically an organization that advocates and supports and educates and runs contests for news photographers, mostly full-time and freelancers and students. We have a large student population. So yeah, we're a cross-country organization. So there's members that will probably be logging in from Quebec and Ontario and BC and Alberta and everywhere in the rest of the country. I just want to personally say that I'm super happy about the Camera Store doing this for us because they've been a long time supporter of NPAC. Peter June has been at the conventions from the very first year I think he opened his store, and he always comes, and so we're super happy to be here. And it's interesting, we just had a little bit of chat about books, and we're sitting in the book section of the Camera Store. So behind Dave and Evelyn, when they're on, you'll see books all over the place. There's a David Hockney book up there, and Annie Leibovitz book, both $2,000 each. I'm going to stuff those in my stocking. I've got,
we have some more affordable ones too, we should say. Yeah,
I have a Bill Allard, good friend of NPAC, former convention speaker book right here that came off the shelf beside me. So yeah, it's a cool place to be, and this is what we thought. Many of you may have not been in Camera Stores for a while, so we're going to bring some gift ideas and some, deals to you guys.
Deals.
Yeah, there we go. So glad to be here. Thank you. I'll be monitoring questions too, so if Evelyn and Dave are too busy showing you a tripod, I'll pipe up on your behalf.
There we go. And of course, being in the Book Nook, I should just do a little shout out to George Weber. We just did his book launch. His book is behind us, Borrowed Time Calgary. It covers a retrospective of work from 1979 to 2019. It's one of my favorite titles, actually, of his so far.
Yeah, I mean, even if you're not a Calgarian, right, just to see the history of a city that through his eyes is really amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. So check that out. We also have the book launch on the YouTube channel. We'll pop the link to that in the chat so you guys can check that out afterwards if that is of interest. But let's get into some gear because we only have a short period of time to chat with you guys about this. So we're going to kind of scratch the surface of some of these ideas. And before we get into some stuff on our table, Dave said to come up with some stocking stuffers. And so I think he has his stocking
Yeah, I gave Evelyn and Dave the concept of doing stocking stuffers, but we're in the store, so I just walked around, filled my bag with a few things.
So I think there's 200 to 600 reasons for you to stock.
Oh, 200 to 600. Yeah, it barely fits in the stocking, but yeah, maybe Santa will be good to me and they'll give me a Sony body to go with that, or maybe Canon will give me their version. I'm happy with whatever, thank you.
Excellent. Well, I'll say two things about Sony. One is that 200 to 600 millimeter lens is phenomenal. All the stuff that they've done with their G Master lens have come a huge way for Sony in the mirrorless lineup. And another little shout out to them is their new Sony A7 IV cameras. it sounds like we're actually going to start seeing delivery of those maybe before Christmas.
That'd be wonderful. That'd
So
be
that's
great.
really exciting. I know the list is getting kind of big, so if you want to get on that, you know, there's a small chance that if you're on the list, you might get one before Christmas.
Someone's actually asked, hoping to get theirs by Christmas. The way to go, Hank. Yeah, well, maybe.
We hope so. We don't know exactly how many we're getting, but
Good
I'll
vibes
keep
by
my
being
fingers
online
crossed
with
for
us.
you, for sure. Well, we have a lot of stuff here. So why don't we get started with this beautiful tripod? I mean, tripods are always something that, you know, you tend to buy a tripod and it lasts a long time. So you want it to be a good one that you actually enjoy bringing with you. And so this tripod.
Yes, the Vanguard VO234CB 3T Plus, for those of you who don't know. So I actually featured this on a recent YouTube video myself. This is on my wish list because this is such a flexible tripod. I love the fact that we have so much capability here. Right off the bat, right off the very top here, we have an articulating, rotating head here. So even if my tripod is not level, I just have to level my head if I want to do panoramic work. I don't have to level the whole tripod. It's brilliant. Plus,
Whoa,
the center column goes sideways.
trick features.
Whoa! So you can get to pretty much every angle. If you're an Instagrammer, you want to shoot down on a plate of food, this is a great tripod for you.
I was also noticing that it comes with a lot of great extras. And so you get spiked feet, which is important. I don't know what the weather is like across Canada. I heard out in Ontario it's plus 16. I think it was minus 16 when I got here.
Yeah.
But yeah, having those spiked feet when you're dealing with, you know, rough ground, ice, snow, that kind of thing, it's fantastic. And you also get a luxury padded case for travel. So really good gift.
Full feature
item.
tripod, right? It's brilliant.
And I think the price point is right too. So this tripod normally is close to I think it's $377, and then it's on sale for $50 off. We put that in the NPAC collection, which we will email you guys all a link to afterwards. And it is in stock, and so a great item to get just before Christmas. What do you think, Dave?
How heavy is it? Lightweight?
It's not too bad. So
Yeah.
I have the weight here. It is 4.4 pounds.
Yeah.
So not too bad for traveling, and it can hold up to 10 kilograms or 22 pounds.
Yeah, so the head's nice. It's the Arca Swiss compatible head, so if we already got those plates, it works really,
There's
really
carbon
well.
fiber.
Lovely.
So, and we did put an aluminum tripod in there too if you want a slightly lower price point. But this one, as Dave said, is one of our favorites right now. And so it kind of made it into both holiday wish
And it
lists.
comes with the head, right?
Comes with the
It
head.
does. It comes with everything. Yeah, and it's carbon fiber. So it seems like minus 50 outside. Grumpy Canadian, you must be in Calgary because I agree with you. With the
Yes.
snow blowing today, it was pretty nasty. Yeah, so let's move on to something just kind of fun because the tripod's very practical. So a lot of you news photographers who've been shooting for a long time, you used film. Maybe you love it, maybe you don't.
Oh.
So this one I want to know your guys' opinion on. This is the 12 days of film. It's kind of like an advent calendar, but it could make a great Christmas gift. We have a limited selection of these left at the store.
Yeah, if you got anybody in your life who's shooting film, this is brilliant. This is a
Where's
fantastic
Fred?
gift.
Where's Fred?
Yeah, it's from Ilford. So put in the comments if you guys are into film, if you like film. There seems to be like a big resurgence around here at the store. We're selling a lot of chemistry style event in mid-January, January 13th, so details will come for that soon. But I'm very curious to know from the NPAC group if you guys like shooting film.
Yeah, is film still a thing in your world? You know?
Yeah.
Maybe this will bring you back into the film world. I
Fred
don't know.
Lum, Globe and Mail's always shooting film, isn't there? So
But I love something with nice packaging for Christmas time, and I mean, a lot of our stuff isn't like that, so it's kind of nice to have something very gifty.
I'll guarantee if you have a film photographer in your life, you're gonna bring a smile to the face when they open this up because you don't expect it.
Totally. What else you got, Dave?
This is one of our go-to items here if you're
yeah.
recording video, and that's a big part of your life. The Rode Wireless Go 2s have been fantastic. It's what we use on our own video productions, and they make it so easy to get good quality audio when you're shooting video. And what's nice is that you're no longer tethered to the camera. You clip it on, you can simply walk around. The audio quality is fantastic. The packs are very small. That's one of the packs there, so you can tuck this anywhere. I have a lav. They're slippery.
They're
I
very
guess.
lightweight and slippery, but we love them. They're like rechargeable. And Dave and I, we used to use these giant Sennheiser packs. They're big. I'd always drop them.
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone. But these are super handy, super easy to clip on. And I'm sorry I wasn't listening to you if you mentioned it or not. But if you don't have the lav, you can actually this onto yourself, or we've even done some situations where we've clipped it onto like a laptop, and it kind of creates like a little directional mic for you as well.
No, they're super smart. And the fact that the clip on the back here for the receiver is actually the same size as your hot shoe. So there's a place to store it on top of your camera and just feed it directly into your camera. Fantastic item. We can't keep these things in stock.
Those are great
love
for
it.
us because we all get asked occasionally to shoot video, and a good freelancer is never going to say no. So you've got a little kit, which is a nice compact video kit, possibly that goes along with your digital still stuff, and yeah, that'd be ideal.
Yeah,
You
and
can put
it's
that. You can put that in my stocking too, please.
Yes, and it's again with the packaging. It's a nice small package. I think it's perfect stocking stuffer size. Normally it goes for $400. It's on sale for $30 off, so it's $369. And they don't last long around here, but we do have some in stock right now. So we tried to go with stuff that we actually had here for you. Things are tough with inventory and global shortages and things being stuck, but
High tech or low tech, we're having trouble keeping
Yeah.
stock. So
yeah, exactly.
be patient if you're ordering something.
Now, Dave,
Which
before
Dave?
we talked, that one, the
Yeah.
festive one with his stocking,
Yes.
What do you say?
he actually did a walk around the store while we were getting set up.
I
And
love
you
I love
found
say
something.
things that are save your butt in the journalism world. And I was just walking around and I saw this Cube 2. So it's like a portable charging unit designed for Canon batteries, like the
You
five.
can get it for Panasonic and for
Yeah,
Nikon
it's
and
got
for Sony.
interchangeable modules. You could charge AA's. You can charge cell phones. You can charge your laptop off of it. It's kind of like a save-all charging system. And yeah,
I believe it actually comes with a car charger as well, so you can
I
charge
think
it
you
in the
can.
car.
Yeah, I think you can.
Yeah, on the other side there.
I haven't read all the instructions. I just looked at it and said, "This is a cool thing
Oh,
to
it's
have."
nice. It's a dual battery charger, so if you have more than one battery, you can charge two at the same time.
Yeah, two batteries at once. So you're at an event, or you're an outdoorsy guy on a hike or whatever, maybe on the sporting field, or you're sitting on the sidelines, and you just like your batteries die, and you're not. I thought it was a really cool thing. I have not seen retail yet, so
Very
that's
cool.
probably going in my bag too.
Okay.
Oh, my wife
You're
is
gonna need a
watching.
bigger stocking pretty soon here.
So it sounds like we're having a little bit of a buffering issue. Hey, TCSTV team, what's going on? Okay, they are working on it. I don't know if you guys are where we are right now in the stream, but I'm just gonna put in a couple notes here, and then we can chat about some other stuff.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah, a couple of people saying only hearing a bit. Yeah.